Welcome to Mukwa Times. My name is Abel Mukwa. In this video here, I want to show you reasons why I feel Rigathi Gachagua alijikanga mwenyewe. He messed up himself. Now, Rigathi Gachagua is the deputy president of this country, and he had so many things that he could do to make himself a better person than what he is. But what are some of these things he did that I feel there were mistakes that he'll never recover from? The first one, Rigathi Gachagua misused his power as the deputy president. We've had MPs from the central region speaking in various platforms saying that Rigathi Gachagua has been harassing them. He tells you this, you don't do, he goes ahead to attack you in front of the people and actually demonize you in front of the electorates. So therefore, that's an accusation that is very strong, and leaders cannot come to you because of intimidation, because of seeing the value in you and sitting down with you, maybe listening to you. They can see a future for their country and for their careers as politicians. So therefore, Rigathi Gachagua messed up by misusing his power. Also, Rigathi Gachagua used his power, as they have said, to commit some corruption offenses. One of them is that he diverted a road that was supposed to serve the public to his private property. That was very wrong. And actually, as a deputy president, you can't do that. Rigathi Gachagua has been taking the advantage of being the president instead of putting things in line with other leaders, but instead he has been going against them, and that is very wrong. Rigathi Gachagua has also misused power because he has not built leaders out of that. We've gotten leaders like Moses Kude, Kamani Chungwa, and Ndendi Nyoro. All those leaders are against Rigathi Gachagua. But he has not taken time as a leader to talk to them, but instead he's arrogantly accusing them, telling them by December, if they're not with him, they are all going to go home come 2027. So this is a misuse of power that Rigathi Gachagua should have not have done. Another thing I want to talk about here, it is that Rigathi Gachagua failed to make friends. Rigathi Gachagua has been concentrating himself to the mountain region, and he does not move across other parts of this country to at least make new friends, particularly the members of parliament, the governors, the senators. So therefore, whatever he does it from himself. Everything he does is based on his analysis, his decisions, and actually the experience he has in politics and leadership. So therefore, whenever he does something, he does not accommodate other people's ideas or even views, or even he does not take other people's opinions in any way. So Rigathi Gachagua, as a result, he has limited himself so much with ideas. So you realize that nobody is resonating with him because everything he says is by himself. For instance, if you remember, when leaders were joining government, he said that those who are joining government will first stay aside. Those who made the government first will benefit, then later on, those who are joining right now, or those who did not vote for the government, will benefit later on. He has repeated this slogan now and then in various platforms, and that has been very wrong as far as the leadership and the politics of Kenya is concerned. So therefore, this kind of slogan that he has been putting actually have been putting our side and been aligning him from most of the leaders, and that this has made him, in most cases, lose friends. Another thing I want to say here, it is that Rigathi Gachagua has been championing only the mountain region problems. Let's talk of alcohol, let's talk of coffee, let's talk of milk, let's talk of tea. Mostly goes to the mountain to hold meetings there. Yet you have tea in Kisii, you have tea in Kericho, you have tea in Embu, you have tea in various parts of this country, and you realize that he only goes to specific areas, counties in the mountain region, and that means that he does not care the problem that the rest of the Kenya is experiencing. So when he does this, there's a negative impact on his side. Why? Most of the Kenyans will not be in his support. Most people feel right now during the impeachment that Rigathi Gachagua should not remain in office, but he should not go alone. Could there be like, let him remain in office because maybe he had done something right? But right now, people say that the accusations against him are right, but he's not the only one who has committed the same accusations. So the Kenyan people are right now saying they should both go home, not because Rigathi Gachagua is good, but because Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto is also bad. So therefore, these kind of accusations that have been occurring in this country, it shows that very well, and as a result of him actually championing the mountain region things, and now the rest of the Kenyans is not even interested on having him back as a deputy president. Actually, most Kenyans feel like even if he goes or not, there's nothing they'll benefit, because if he remains in champion the Mount Kenya region only, if he goes still the mountain, we get the deputy president, and at least we can have someone who can champion for the rest of the country. So therefore, that's one of the reasons I feel strongly that Rigathi Gachagua is messing up. he messed up himself. Another thing I want to say here is that Gachagua is very good in blackmailing. You know, when he tells deputy president that these people of Kenya voted for you, they want to see humiliation. He talks on vernacular languages. He talks of some of the things that can easily ignite some emotions within the community. That means he's blackmailing the president himself. If the president gave you the opportunity to be the deputy president, to be honest, first of all, you have to respect him. And if you did not respect him despite the problem that he experienced, that means Rigathi Gachagua could not make a friend out of William Ruto. And if he loses the ally who gave him the job, that means clearly that Rigathi Gachagua has no future as far as the politics of this country. So therefore, the impeachment motion has been tabled, and the way things are likely, Rigathi Gachagua will get out of office. So Rigathi Gachagua has two options. One of all is to allow his impeachment to take place and go home and rest completely and not occupy any public office again. But he has also the opportunity to resign before the impeachment has been completed, because if he resigns, he will have the opportunity to fight back and even get back into the presidency. But now Rigathi Gachagua, because of the way he operates without friends, he is basically fixed to the normal tribal way of fighting back. Goes to media people and says the people of Mount Kenya are watching the people of the Rift Valley if they are going to impeach him and get their son out of office. Now that is very wrong. Another mistake that I feel strongly that Rigathi Gachagua did, it is that when he was given the opportunity to fight for the problems that are experienced in the Mount Kenya region, particularly the issues to do with the coffee, milk and tea, Rigathi Gachagua did not do his work well. Instead, the problems that were experienced before are right now even experienced. When even Ichongo accused him of corruption again in the same sector that he was supposed to save. That was a big mistake, because right now the people of the mountain, even if they fight for him, they will not see the value of having Rigathi Gachagua as a deputy president, because nothing significant has happened there. If you see the projects that were brought by Uhuru Kenyatta, all of them stalled. Morale exposed some of them in Nyeri, his hometown. That means Rigathi Gachagua does not care what the people of Nyeri, even people of Mount Kenya experience. So that reduces the support that he gets to ensure that at least there's good governance, or maybe there's good support for him as a deputy president. So therefore, that's a big mistake that he did. Rigathi Gachagua, another thing that he has done as we speak, it is that he has not really strongly championed the issues that are concerning the people of Mount Kenya. Whenever he speaks after he has noticed that he's the one being attacked, or he feels that he's the one being targeted. So in this case here, I mean this. Rigathi Gachagua should always speak on the issues that are affecting the people of Mount Kenya and the Kenya at large. But he only feels that Mount Kenya is important when he's touched, when people feel he's going to be impeached, when he has been made a chopper, when he's been done this and that. That means very well that Rigathi Gachagua as an individual is what matters to him. But the people who elected him, it's not mattering, it's not anything of importance. Because you realize that whenever he has an opportunity to speak, he does not speak about the issue of development, but rather talks about unity, because he knows unity is what is going to benefit him to become relevant in the coming future. My name is Abel Mukwa. That's my video there and there. See you in my next video. And please make sure to subscribe, like and comment, because that's the best support.